I'm climbing Quandary Peak, and I haven't filmed a whole lot before because when I started it was really dark. It's kind of a windy day. Look at this. Isn't it cute? Right now I'm on my fall break, and we have finished 1/4 of teaching in this new world that we live in. It's been hard. It's been very challenging. Lots of struggles. But it's also been exciting. It's been fun learning new things. With all the challenges comes the fun in it. The first quarter, the specialists at my school got to wheel our cart from room to room and teach our subject. And I teach music and computer science. And it's been great. The teachers in our building have been wonderful. They've given up their classrooms during their plan time so we can come in and teach in their rooms. Second quarter, starting on Monday, we get to teach in our own room. I've seen teachers do incredible things at my school. I mean, we have kids learning in the classroom, but we also have kids that are learning remotely, most of them from their home, through a computer screen. I see my kindergarten teachers, they're teaching their kids how to read, how to write, how to recognize the letters in the alphabet, sound out the letters through the computer screen, and at the same time teaching a whole group of kids live in their classroom. It is amazing. I mean, we are doing things now that we've never done before, and who would have thought that these things were possible? So sometimes we think, why is this happening to me? It's so hard. Why is it happening to me? But maybe we should be asking ourselves, or maybe we should be thinking about it. Maybe it's happening for me. It's happening for me to grow, to become better, to not stay in the same place. So we don't want to just go through it. We want to grow through it. Because a lot of times it's not until we face those struggles that we find out what we are truly made of. That we can do things more than we ever thought possible. And that's what teachers are doing now. I've seen teachers come together in our building and help each other out. We are a stronger community. It's just amazing. We have our leaders that are doing things behind the scenes in our building and at the district office that are fixing problems and helping us from behind the scenes so that we can continue to teach the kids and do the best that we can do. You know, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to start to be great. So even though you might not know how to do something, you have to start, especially if it's something that's important to you, something that you want to do. You can't always control the thoughts that come in either, but I can control the thoughts that I dwell upon, and you can too. When you start noticing that negative thoughts are coming in, recognize that and change that. Because what you focus on the longest becomes the strongest. And so it's important to make sure that in our minds that we are focusing on things that are positive, especially during this time when so many negative things are happening in the world right now. Sometimes I catch myself when I'm at school thinking about, okay, I I just want to get through the day. No, that's the wrong way to think about that. Because when I catch myself thinking that I just want to get through the day, I stop and I'm like, no, each class is a new class. And I have a chance with every kid to bring joy to them, to inspire them, to teach them how that they could give effort and not give up when they are doing things that are hard. So that eventually when they're doing things that are hard later in life, those habits will be formed. So lucky to be out here and able to go on this climb. Quandary Peak, and it is 14,265 feet. And this is probably the windiest mountain I've ever climbed. And there were lots of times where I just thought about turning around. And I thought about just going back down. Really hard, but I can do this. And I'm here today, so why not do it? And so I just had to really, really try hard and keep going and give the best effort I could give so that I could make it to the top of this mountain today. And I know there were some people that turned around, and there were some people that just kept on going. And you know, if your why is strong enough, you can endure anyhow. So I didn't know how I was going to make it, but I knew that I wanted to make it because I wanted to get to the top of this mountain. So just never give up. Never give up on your dreams, because whatever you want to do, you can achieve. You have something special in you that no one else has. You have the ability to do more than you could ever begin to imagine. It's possible to achieve your dreams. Because it is a dream of mine to climb these mountains, and here I am, climbing these mountains. Who would have thought? And I love it. I love it. What do they say? Always go for the top, because the bottom is overcrowded. So always strive to be on top. Always give more than you are asked to give. I wanted to film some of this because when I came up here this morning, it was completely dark. I love this part of the trail and all the mountain hikes. Most of my favorite ones always begin with a trail in the woods. I am representing Pershing today with my Pershing Comet's face cover. I also have this blue hat that has little fuzzy things that I see just flying all over the place. It's distracting. Yeah, it was a very windy hike, and that was the reason why I wanted to turn around. It just about blew me off my feet several times. It's worth it, because when you push through and then you succeed, who knew that I could push through those limits? So it's not till we're challenged sometimes that we truly find out who we really are. I was challenged today.